Hey guys, Matt here. This is my review of Noah. This movie is directed by Darren Aranofksy, who previously directed Black Swan and Requiem for a Dream. This movie stars Russell Crowe, Ray Winstone, Jennifer Connelly, and Emma Watson. If you don't know already, Noah is loosely based on the biblical story of Noah and the Ark. Sure, the characters of Noah, two of each animal, his family, and the Ark are there, but Darren Aronofsky has decided to do something a little differently. He decided to make this movie darker, more realistic, and more practical. So it really sets the tone of what life was like during the Old Testament and the Bible. This isn't your light and fluffy religious movie. You don't get a giant boat filled with animals, and you don't get a loud booming voice coming from the heavens. You get a man dealing with this burden of having the earth wiped out and only him and his family surviving. And so Russell Crowe plays Noah, a man who makes mistakes, can misinterpret things, can get a little too angry, and can sometimes do the wrong thing even though he thinks it's right. The acting from all the major players involved were just awesome. Russell Crowe as both Noah the father, trying to keep his family alive and teach them the right things and show them how to live life, but also this man who's been burdened with this huge responsibility, was amazing. Jennifer Connelly was also really good. I thought she was just going to be in the movie to, one, be a big name in the movie, but also there to look pretty. No, she was there. You saw all these characters happy, sad, angry, and intense. Her performance was great. Emma Watson, probably the best performance in her career, no joke. You got to see her just so emotional in this movie, and it was a long, long stretch from Hermione. Even Logan Lerman is in this movie. He was unexpected, but he did a nice job as well. Again, probably the best performance in his career. Sorry, Percy Jackson. Ray Winstone is also in this movie as the bad guy. Good job. He's always good. Anthony Hopkins also makes an appearance, and he, plays his old, wise type character, but he worked as well. Whenever I'm watching a movie that's based on history or deals with ancient times, I like to watch the way characters carry themselves, and I like to pay attention to the way they speak and the language that they use. For instance, in ancient times, whenever they would shoot bows and arrows, some movies they have characters saying fire. That's not the correct term. The correct term is loose. Well, in this movie, I really liked the fact that Darren Aronofsky showed how primitive these people were. And I loved how, because there were only a handful of maybe thousands of people on the earth, they didn't know a whole lot. So I loved how Russell Crowe could only tell his children everything that he knew based on what his father told him. Another thing I also liked were the montages that they used, dealing with the passage of time and dealing with where animals would migrate from one area to another. I liked how they would fast forward the motion. Like if you're watching a nature documentary and you watch a flower blossom really fast, they fast forward the time, and they used it in this movie, and it was really impressive. Noah had great acting, really good special effects, and a nice musical score. Just like any book-to-film adaptation, some people are going to be mad at this movie, and it's not for everyone. But as Darren Aronofsky's film interpretation of this biblical story, I'm going to give Noah an A. Yes, he changed a couple things here and there, but the basic story is there. And let's face it, this movie is a lot better than Evan Almighty. So until next time, guys, see ya.